Hey, we're gonna skip the intro because I just have a question for you guys. One, I want to know, why do you guys watch me? That's number one, right? Because I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I've been gone for 3 days, and all of a sudden people are like, "Yo, Jay, like, where you at?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you have to say about 2K? Dog, I've already said everything that needs to be said about 2K. You see what I mean? Like, I haven't posted in 3 days, and now all of a sudden y'all like, man, J May, where you at, gang? Like, bro, do y'all think like I when it comes to this game not progressing, you're not seeing anything get any better. I already warned you guys about the devs for months. I literally said since 2K24, the devs don't play their game. I literally said 2K25, the devs don't understand their own game. And you guys are still, man, Jamie, where you at, twin? Like, bro, like, how you feel about this for 2K? Like, I've already told y'all. I want to know from y'all, why do you watch me? Why? If you watch me because, like, I speak facts about the state of the game, put that in the comment section. But I genuinely want to know, right? Because I haven't posted in 3 days. And some of y'all are like, man, J Mid, bro, like, there's been a lot going on with 2K. What is that a lot? Y'all tell me what's been a lot, what's been going on. What's been a lot? I want to know. I'm not even trying to be mean to y'all. I just want to know. Like, I want y'all to understand as a content creator, especially making content for 2K, it's a very, like, not even angry thing, but it's very frustrating to just see no improvement, right? Like, you see no improvement, and people call you like, not even, they'll just say you just whine and stuff like that. It's just very irritating. So where I've been away from 2K. That's where I've been. If y'all wanted to know, I got this stuff in the background because the topic we're talking about is a part of 2K, right? But where I've been is away from 2K. I've been chilling. I went out 2 nights ago with my guys, you know what I'm saying? Downtown. Even though we don't really get to see no baddies out there, you know what I'm saying? I've been chilling, which I got an IRL vlog I'm probably gonna upload so y'all can see that, right? Because I did vlog it. Probably gonna be probably about a 20-minute, 15-minute video. I don't know. It's not gonna be the longest vlog. You know, I went downtown. No, like, I've been chilling, y'all. Like, yes, we know how bad the game is. I done told y'all how bad the game is. I done told y'all the direction the game is in. So when y'all try to hit me up and be like, "Yo, J Mid, did you know this? Did you see?" I appreciate it, but at the same time, guys, I already know. But I also want you to understand what it feels to be as a content creator, and you talk about these things, and nothing is getting any better, right? Like I told you, I get overlooked a lot because everybody thinks I'm complaining. You see what I'm saying? I already said all of these things about the game. I told y'all how I feel, what's going on behind the scenes with 2K, and how they got people and what they do with certain people. I already told you how I feel about it, right? I told y'all this, so it's not breaking news to me. Okay, we understand. Like I said before, I'm tired of saying this RNG. You know, I be on my phone one day or just during the day, and I got DMs people telling me, "Man, 2K home me. I can't make my shots, Jay. Man, I can't make no shots. I've been losing all day. Like, this not it." Like, you're basically telling me this because you want me to make a video, but it's like, bro, I done made these videos. I done made these videos talking about this stuff. Maybe Slimati was right. He said the best 2K content is talking about it. That's all y'all want to hear. And here's the thing: if that's the case, hit the like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But I've already done it. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Like, I've already done it. I already told y'all this game gets worse and worse. I already told y'all this. I told y'all this. I told y'all this. This game is a bad game. Some of y'all still hit me up. You can't stay on the game for more than an hour. I talked about that already. But it's like that because you're not having fun because the game is bad. How many times do I gotta say this stuff, y'all? Like I said, I already know what it is. Y'all think I haven't caught on, bro. I used to do this stuff when I was young, okay? But some of y'all do this as adults. You know how what the state this game is, right? You just want to have somebody while you play the game in the background, like to just feel how you feel. That's all it is. You know the game is bad. You just want to have me in the background and like, see, I'm not the only one with that opinion. But it seemed like that to me because all I see in the comments is I'm complaining, right? Like I told y'all, I'm straight. I'm good, right? I told you when I go live. But it's to interact with y'all. It's not I'm live because I want to have fun on 2K. Y'all literally saw my last live stream. Y'all literally saw my last live stream. Haskins, we had what under like 7 points. I didn't go live because I wanted to play. I went live to talk to y'all. That's why the live stream literally said join the party, and I want to talk to a community. That's what I want to do. But I want y'all to understand that because like some of y'all, I feel like some of y'all don't understand it. And y'all can see this one. I was testing out that low risk, which is the absolute worst thing you could ever shoot on. Let me tell you another reason why low risk got to go. But this is what y'all want to hear, right? Low risk got to go, and let me tell you why. It's the failed. Like it's one, it changes your jump shot. Not only the speed and movement of your jumper, but your release is not the same when you go on low risk. And it shouldn't be like that because the whole point is like, okay, you have this to a certain thing, it's supposed to be the same shot, but your percent of making the shot is not going to be as high. They didn't say, you go low risk, your jumper speed is going to change, your movement is going to feel slower. They didn't say none of that. You had to figure it out by playing the game. But what y'all always be hitting me up about, J Mid, man, the devs ain't, man, the devs, Jay, like, they not like where they at. I already told y'all about the devs, right? And I'm not making this video to be mean to y'all. I'm just telling y'all like I understand y'all. The stuff that y'all want to talk about. I already have videos. I've already talked about it. I already have videos on it. That's why I'm like, dog. I'm not surprised. I already talked about this stuff. When y'all try to tell me about y'all experiencing random wreck, I already did. I not talk about it season one. But you know what's funny? If I pull up those comments, that's what's funny about it. If I pull up comments right now, season one, where I was making this spot when I was saying this is not 2005 anymore, I could pull up about at least 50 plus comments. Y'all telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all calling me a complainer. Some of y'all even challenge me, like, but you won't make a PG and play it because you scared to do it. We did that. Then some of y'all, instead of y'all standing on business, being real, y'all want to disappear, acting like it never happened. When I explained to y'all, that's like we've played PG multiple times. It's just not something that's not like my position. I'm not a point guard. That's not me. But like I said, my whole point is we proved we could do it. That's what I'm saying. Why do y'all watch me? I've been gone for a couple of days. I know I have. But what is the point? Why do y'all watch? I want to know, what do y'all watch me for? Right? Because a lot of this stuff I could pull up comments on. And I've already, like I said, y'all will tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what y'all would tell me. And I'm sitting here like, but y'all hit me up telling me y'all experienced random rank. And I'm like, but I already warned y'all what it was. I told you how bad it was. Jamie, I played Proving Grounds and it's worse. Did I not say Proving Grounds is just as bad? I told you about that too. You see what I'm saying? But this is what I'm talking about. This is what y'all want to hear. I've already talked about this stuff. But y'all like, We want to hear more. What is more to say? The game gets worse. What y'all talking about? The glitch y'all seen on Twitter? That's not surprising to me, but guess what? When I said I didn't like pro play, y'all like, man, that's not pro play though. Okay, then what is it then, chat? What is it? If it's not pro play, what is it? Y'all tell me. What I've noticed a lot of people in the Twitch community is they're scared to just admit the truth that the game is bad, bro. People are just scared to admit it. The game is not it. The game is not what it used to be. It's not a good game. You see what I'm saying? People are scared to admit these things. Why? We've already said our reasoning. You see what I'm saying? We already said that multiple times. But you guys see what I'm saying? We've already talked about this stuff. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk about. So when y'all try to figure out where I've been, I'm still here. But ain't nothing to talk about though. We're not getting no information. Your devs are nowhere to be found. But Jimmy, you said they were going to start talking about 2K26. Yeah, that's what the devs are going to try. Instead of that, see, that's what's sad. The devs, instead of them addressing the problems with 25 and why 25 is failing, not only as a whole, but as a game, the whole year they have been failing, they're going to try to move on to the next 2K. Instead of them actually saying, "Hey, we hear the complaints about 2K25. We're working on it. We're working on trying to make you guys experience a lot better, not only in experience but gameplay wise. We're working on it." We're not getting any of that. So what do y'all want me to do? What do y'all want me to do, bruh? I've already talked about this stuff. I already talked about it. That's why I told you I want to be like a villain when I finally get the credit I deserve. Because a lot of y'all kind of, I'm not saying y'all diss me, but y'all called me a complainer for calling it what it is. So that's like basically when I'm being real about what I'm noticing, what I'm experiencing, y'all calling me, telling me I'm crying, I'm complaining, I'm whining. But then y'all realize how bad it is, and y'all like, "Oh man, Jim, when you uploading the video?" Like, bro, for what? For what? We already. That's why I skipped the intro. We already talked about this stuff, y'all. We already talked about it. We already talked about it. But some of y'all right now watch this video smiling, like, man, he not telling. I know I'm not telling lies, because guess what? I've already talked about it. See what I'm saying? I already talked about this stuff. Now, one thing that I need to do is read some of y'all comments. So let's get to it. All right. We have a comment from Bev X 6 days ago. Keep exposing this trash ass franchise. You got my respect. I appreciate y'all, bro. But like I said, bro, like, and that's the thing. Like, people think I want to expose 2K and just talk bad about 2K. What is there good to say? Like, the game is that bad. Did you guys not see Illuminati, who has been away from 2K for almost what? How many years he's been gone from 2K? So hasn't played 2K since what? 2K19? It's been some years, right? He had to come back and tell y'all how bad the game was. So if he is saying it, like what? Like what? That's what I'm saying. Like what more? Like confirm? Like people are like, oh, like we're going off of what you're saying, Jay. Like you saying the game is bad, but like, who are you? But okay, but when Solange said now it's a different perspective, right? Now it's, hey man, you just speaking nothing but facts. Like I said, not hating on, so I grew up watching, so shout out to So. But a lot of y'all don't keep the same energy, bro. When I say it, I'm a complainer, right? But shout out to Bear for that comment, though. I appreciate it. That's love. Appreciate it. Like I said, anytime that somebody's gonna say, like, hey, you know, you keeping it real. I mean, I can, I appreciate that. That's respect. But like I said, I want to know why some of y'all genuinely watching me. Because if you watch me because you think I'm gonna crash out, like you might, like, that's not what I'm doing. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't make videos to crash out, bro. I make videos to voice my opinion because I want better than what I'm experiencing. And sometimes I just like the game. Like y'all saw I was playing Bloom Rush, what, a couple of weeks ago. And we was playing the scary game a couple of weeks ago, which I kind of messed up on, which is why I gotta go back and I don't know if I'm gonna go back, but the scary game I messed up on. There was something I didn't do right, and I didn't like how I was gonna play, so that's why I stopped playing it. But I think I can play it co-op, so who knows? I probably can get somebody else to play it, and we'll probably redo it, right? But like I said, I don't just make YouTube videos for so-called crashing out. That's unhealthy. You see what I'm saying? That nobody does that. Nobody does that. Like, like that's unhealthy. Just I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna just curse people out, crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not what this channel is for. But if you think that's what this channel is for, you might as well as unsub. You know what I'm saying? But if you think this channel for somebody that's gonna keep it real, keep watching, keep saying so. Appreciate y'all, right? But I just want to tell y'all this because, like I said, the things that you guys are trying to tell me about, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not. See what I'm saying? I'm not. I have been saying these issues that you guys have been complaining about season one. I've been saying these things. But I also gave the game a chance. I said, bro, it's the first season. You know, maybe the game will get better going on. And I was wrong. It got worse. It got worse. Do you think I want to come on here and talk negative? But when the game gets worse, worse, and worse, what is there positive to talk about? You see what I'm saying? What is there to talk about? Ain't nothing positive. And that's what I find funny. Everybody's so called, you know, man, y'all number negativity with 2K. What is there positive? Do you not see the VC prices? Do you not see the direction the game is headed in? If you didn't know, it starts with an M. Oh, and it's not money, but it is money. It's called microtransactions. But we've already said that. You see what I'm saying? We've already talked about it. So it's like it's not breaking news to me. But some of y'all don't see it how I see it because you didn't grow up with 2K. You didn't grow up with 2K a part of your childhood, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about just playing. I'm talking about watching it as a child. You see what I'm saying? You didn't grow up. You didn't see that fun experience that, a lot of people grew up watching. And the way I look at what 2K tried to do was they tried to make 2K25 like somewhat of NBA Live. Because like if I'm looking at it like this, right, y'all? Why would they make the game speed slower than what it is? Like if you load up 2K24 right now, the game speed is way faster than 25. Why would they go backwards and say, hey, let's make the game speed slow? Why? See what I'm saying? I feel they didn't try to take a note out of NBA Live and be like, oh, well, people were messing with NBA Live, right? Like, why don't we try to copy them? Because they've been saying NBA Live was a solid game. But NBA Live was, if I'm correct, EA Sports. 2K is not EA. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like what 2K is missing is the fun aspect. You're not going to win every game. You're going to lose. But are you going to stay on the game? In your mind, you already got your mind made up. Some of you right now probably playing, y'all probably in the third quarter. After the game, you getting off the game because you don't want to keep playing. You're not having fun. That is the problem. But I've already talked about that. You see what I'm saying? I've already talked about it. A lot. If I go on Twitter, I told y'all, Baluba, Mike Wang, nowhere to be found. But you know what's funny? You know what's really funny though? It's not funny, but it really kind of is. If you go to Mike Wang, if you go to Baluba Mike Wang's Twitter, you go to Baluba's Twitter, right? And you go to his recent tweet or recent wherever he posted, which was in 2024, and you go to like most recent replies, you see a lot of these hateful words and hateful comments. And then you'll have somebody probably like, oh, see, this is why the devs can't interact with the community because nothing but negativity. But it's like, how can you have that opinion when Mike Wing he has not been around? Luba is nowhere to be found. The devs as a whole are nowhere to be found. I literally just said, why does it seem like LD2K is more of a dev than Beluba? Why? Why is LD2K more of a dev than Mike Wang? It seems like he cares more about 2K than what the devs should have a care about. You see what I'm saying? If y'all get what I mean. But I've already said that. You see what I'm saying? I've already talked about these things, Chad. We already talked about these things, and I get irritated. Irritated. So irritated. Very irritated. And I want to say this by the way, because I seen this, right? I see a lot of people always try to say, y'all complain about 2K25, y'all can never adapt for real. You know what's funny about this so-called adapt for real? When the game was so-called cheesier or whatever you want to call arcadier, a lot of people were complaining, saying like, "Oh, they need to take cheese out," right? When did you ever have that same mindset of adapting? Like I already told y'all, I don't like this slow movement, this pro play design. I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather them go back to the 2K19 movement to where the game speed was not this slow. You actually have control of your my player. You can have fun playing. You can lose games in the park, in the wreck, and still want to continue to play, right? But where we are right now is a lot of y'all like, oh, y'all would just never adapt to how 2K25 is. Were you having that same mindset in the 2K19 in the previous 2Ks to where there was cheese in the game? No, some of y'all were saying, nah, this ain't it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all weren't saying nothing about no adapting. So some of y'all gotta stop saying people gotta start adapting because you didn't have that same mindset in previous 2Ks. Because guess what I also been saying? And I also got a lot of people in the comments to disagree, which is no problem. I tell you in my description, feel free to comment what you want to put. But I could have sworn before 2K25 came out, because somebody told me the other day, right? Like, there's no space on the court, Jay. Y'all tell me this stuff. There's no spacing. I made a video months ago because everybody was like, "Oh, 2K made the court size bigger." I said, "Dog, that don't mean nothing." Because a lot of players don't have basketball IQ. Just because the court size is bigger doesn't mean, it's going to be better now because one, most of y'all playing with randoms. We understand that. And you got to think randoms, they do stupid stuff. So, if, your mind, you probably think like, oh, nah, bro, like the court size need to be bigger. Guess what? You're still having the same, you're not only having the same issues, but it's worse now. And why is it worse? Because you would think like instead of a player, them being in the same spot, these players, they're just running all over the place. You see what I'm saying? And I said it ain't gonna make a difference, but I was, called I'm crying. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta think how that make me feel. I'm telling y'all what I feel is the problem, what I feel is going to happen. Some of the things I've been right, some of the things I've been wrong. And y'all go out your way to tell me I'm whining and complaining. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what do y'all want? Like, I'm not surprised because I've already called this stuff out. Well, Jay, you did say we could hit you up. Yes, I did say that, right? But a lot of the things that y'all are hitting me up about, I've already talked about it. I've already seen it. Um, it's embarrassing and it's sad, bro. Because a lot of y'all experiences are with grown men. They're not kids. They're not children. Don't tell me I'm capping because guess what? So Illuminati said the same thing that I've been saying. A lot of these guys that are playing the game are old heads because a child is not going to be able to afford what 2K is right now. Builds cost more than the actual game. Been saying that. You see what I'm saying? Been saying that stuff. And trust me, like I said, I'm not hating on Illuminati, bro. Even though I was Team Cash growing up, right? Meaning I was Team Cash Nasty when him and had that little beef, whatever, whatnot. I don't hate Illuminati. You see what I'm saying? Yes, we know he's a legend to that community. We know that, right? I know that. My whole point is when he says it, it's nothing but facts. When I say it, I'm a crying and complaining, right? Shout out to So. I'm not hating on him whatsoever. It's more of what you guys, because you guys don't give me that, standing on business type of answer. Y'all give me, you just like some of y'all just type what y'all want to type, but it's not factual. See what I'm saying? Like, and some of y'all will never tell me, you was right. Y'all always try to just act like it never happened. Like with the PG talk. I told you when people tried to tell me like, oh, like you talking about these guards, but you don't play PG. How about you make a PG and play random and play with randoms and then say something? I said, dog, I did it in 2K24 multiple times. You guys overlooked it. Nah, bro, this 25. We want to see you doing on 25. Then you can talk. Did it on 25. Guess what? What do people do? Ignore it. They didn't say, oh, gotta give you props. You actually made the PG. You actually was out there making an impact, like you said you was. No, they didn't do that. They act like it never happened. They disappeared. But when I say, "Oh, I'm finna start banning people," I'm the bad guy. But it's like, how am I the bad guy when y'all tried to basically tell me I'm lying about something that I'm not lying about, right? Then when I prove my narrative and my point, y'all act like it never happened. Just like how some of y'all who tried to say like, oh, people gonna have to play real basketball now. There's no more cheese. Some of y'all got worse. Some of y'all got worse. A lot of y'all that were saying, that y'all didn't like the fact that there was cheese in the game. The game speed was so fast and it was actually arcadey. Some of y'all got worse. Y'all got worse. But you won't own up to it and say, man, I like this made me worse. Y'all gonna talk about people being adapting to the game. Like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? But like I said, a lot of this stuff done talked about it multiple times. One thing I will say, somebody was right. The best 2K content at this point right now is talking about it. Because that's all, like, that's all y'all want to talk about. My thing is, I just want, if, here's my thing, y'all. I feel I'm not appreciative in this 2K community. Trust me, I already know I've got people know, like, I've made a name for myself somewhat, but I feel like I'm not appreciative because some of y'all just every time when I'm right about something, y'all act like I'm like it didn't happen, or oh, but you're just complaining. That's how I feel about it. So when y'all be like, Jimmy, where you at? Like, I'm away for a reason. Like, and here's the thing, I feel like when y'all see like somebody not make a 2K video, like a badge plug or an all city or a WAV 6 or a text, y'all look at me like, oh, well, Jay gonna drop a vid. Like, dog, why would I want to continue? Yes, I love making content, but why would I want to continue to keep getting on here talking about the same stuff that I've already talked about? It may, like I said, bro, it might just be time to move on, bro. It might be time to move on. Might be time for that because this ain't it, bro. You see what I'm saying? 2K ain't the wave. It's not. It's not. See, what y'all don't understand is it's gonna hit different if the content creators I just named to you decide to leave one day and just, I'm talking about the 2A community. They decide to leave the 2A community, right? They decide to leave the 2A community one day and not care. It's going to hit different because now, instead of y'all being on the same schedule of looking for, oh, if this person drop a video, I'm going to go to the next person. Then y'all going to really understand of how we feel. Like, oh, like, nobody don't care about 2K. That, you see what I'm saying? Y'all going to have that same feeling and mindset of, well, I mean, like, ain't nobody saying nothing. Oh no, people, like, it's the same, bro. We get tired of saying these things. We get tired of it. Tired of it. Tired of it. I already told y'all. At this point, like, what do you want me to say? I done said everything that needs to be said about this trash game and this trash company. Unfortunately, 2K got to do something. They got to do something. They're not. Are we surprised? No. Because guess what? What does 2K usually do when their game is in a bad spot? They try to move on to the next one. They don't. They don't. Uh, what is the word I'm looking for? They don't address and say that they're trying to work on something. They try to move on and act like nothing happened. Just like how some of y'all in my comment section try to move on and act like some stuff that y'all was saying was false. So that's what I'm saying. You got to look at how I look at it. I'm gonna read some comments though. We have a comment from Mr. Toxic Black, my guy. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I'm gonna say this by the way too. The last time somebody really people probably really thought when Black and Ahmad and we were all debating, y'all probably thought we were really getting mad. Like, nah, it's all love at the end of the day, bro. Like we debate all the time about anything. Like we have debates about food and stuff. Like hey, that's just no, it's all love at the end of the day. It ain't nothing personal, bro. You know what I'm saying? We love having debates. It do get heated though, but it's just like watching First Take, right? You know how they get in them debates. It's nothing personal. It's all love. That's how it is with us. Like so, like I said, I'm gonna have my opinion. They're gonna have theirs, but it's all love at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Black says that's why you have almost every trash person with low risk on, just like with the slash. If you stop them from slashing, they put it on low risk to hit nothing but whites from three. It's pathetic. Yeah, I need to get rid of low risk. It's just I don't even anybody that's even on low risk. I don't even know how you want to even shoot with low risk because it's not even the same jumper or timing that you're supposed to be shooting on. Even though yes, I've said multiple times, they need to get rid of all these timings. They do, but when you play on low risk, because like think about it, y'all. You know your shot, right? You know your jumper, right? I'm thinking not at this point. Some of y'all know y'all jumper. Y'all know y'all shot, right? You're not gonna like all of a sudden forget how to shoot. You see what I'm saying? But on low risk, you put on low risk, it's gonna seem like that because low risk is not your same shot. That's why, like I told you, I can't play on low risk, right? But Black is speaking the truth here. A lot of people right now they're playing on low risk, hitting a lot of whites, and it seems bad. But the reason why it seems bad is because the value when it comes to gameplay is not fully there. So therefore, when you are playing in a bad game, gameplay wise, like 2K20, 2K25, you're gonna be frustrated seeing people get hit bailout shots when the game isn't good, right? Because it's one thing if this game was fun and people were making whites, I guarantee you wouldn't be much complaints. But the game isn't fun. The game is boring. It's slow, and then you got people taking bad shots, but they're hitting whites. So it's like, okay, why is the game bailing them out? Why is the game tending toward them? You see what I'm saying? So that's where we're at with it. But shout out to Black for that comment, right? Appreciate it. Now we have a comment from David McKnight. How that going to be possible, though? Let's be real, though. You can't go off numbers because you had these trash players that average 20 points a game, shooting up 50 shots, shooting 50 shots per game. And if they hit 20, it's like 40%, even though I think it's trash. But in some eyes, that's a good game. What are you talking about? So you made that comment to where I said my last amount of fixed random rec. So basically, what he's saying is because I said, you got to put the trash players with the trash players. Um, I still had that same opinion, bro. Like again, you might feel like that, but like I said, when it comes to experience and understanding on how the only way somebody who's been playing random rec since 2K19 understands what randoms are now, right? We're talking about what they are right now, right? That's what we're talking about. What randoms are. The only way you fix them, which we've said this multiple times, you have to make them play with their kind. Think about it. They're called randoms for a reason because they do random things that have you scratching your head. We can understand that, or we can have an agreement to that, right? I would hope so, right? So, how do you think you're going to fix that? Obviously, putting them with players who want to win isn't the solution because players that want to win they end up losing with randoms, right? So, guess what? There's only one solution, and that only one solution is to put them with bad players. It's the whole point of why I'm saying that is to send a message to them. Yo, listen, you play like this, this is who you're gonna be playing with. And I guarantee you, all of the stupid stuff you see randoms doing, them not being able to space the floor, those things will fix. They will click because they'll realize these are the teams they're gonna get put with unless they improve. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way. That is the only way. So when y'all try to tell me you can't say that, I can say that because I understand what randoms are. I am a random. You see what I'm saying? But I'm better than the average 2K random. I don't just sit there and run in the paint 24/7. And my Sasha got a 99 driving dunk. Nola got a 99 driving dunk. And I don't play like that. But some of y'all right now on a build that's got a high dunk with an okay shooting, you're just gonna cut every single play. Every single play, not understanding you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to mix it up, right? Supposed to mix it up. So you're not predictable. But how many times have I said that before? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, bro, my opinion's gonna stay the same on that. That's the only way you can fix them, bro. Like I said, it's like sending somebody to the G League. I mean, I would hope people in the G League don't want to be there. They want to move up, right? So what do they got to do to move up? They got to showcase. They got to show why they don't belong in the G League. Well, that's how you got to treat randoms. That's how you got to treat them. And I guarantee you, all of the stupid shots they shoot, them not being able to space the floor, that stuff will fix. All right, let's get to another comment. Let me see here. Let me see here. I'm even coming from music. Somehow 2K26 will be worse. Not sure how, but it sure will be. And it's facts. And it's not even to be funny. It's unfortunately that's probably the factual. It's facts. It is facts. That's just what that's what 2K is. They don't care. Said that multiple times too. Let's get to another comment though. We got a lot of comments to get to, y'all. So we actually got a couple more comments we can get to, and then we'll be done with this video. Um, and then if we don't get to any more comments next week, I will be reading more comments from y'all. So we'll do another one of these. Now we have a comment from one and only D 8 days ago. 2K losing to real basketball fans, caring to people that don't even care about the game like that. Guess who's to blame for that? Your devs. Where are they at? Nowhere to be found. See what I'm saying? It's like we're having the same discussion per video. That's why I told y'all, bro. Like I get like as a content creator, it's very frustrating because we're not getting anywhere. Like we're not finding an answer to our problems. We're not getting anything from the devs. We're not. But if this is why, like I said, people leave the 2K community because it's like you're not getting your full potential or overall of what you really can do or what you can be. Because 2K is holding a lot of people back. Like I said, I feel like 2K holds me back a lot. But because people are used to me making 2K videos and I do something else, they're not going to be ready for that move to where I want to do other things, which I'm going to do whatever I want to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I'm going to, that's how I'm going to do things. We're going to do whatever I want to do. Right. But some of you guys are going to be like, oh, J Mig was doing something else. Like, oh, he didn't talk about 2K. Like, I'm not interested in watching that. But like, here's my thing. How could y'all be interested in hearing me say the same things over and over again and we're not getting anywhere? But trust me, reading comments, I have no problem doing that. But when y'all try to tell me about these bugs and glitches in the game, like, it's not breaking news to me, bro. Not even coming from my guy Paid. No lies were told here, but we've been talking about this since season one, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. Facts. We've been talking about this stuff since season one. Ain't nothing getting better. We not getting no solution or nothing. See what I'm saying? It's like it's like 2K is like BS. If I could give an example of what 2K is, it's BS. It's like you could be serious of trying to actually care and want the game to be better, and it's like 2K's laughing the entire time. They're laughing. They don't care. So it's like, oh, really? Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, why should I? Especially I done made all these videos talking about stuff since season one, like my guy Paige just said. So it's like, okay, if 2K don't care, what am I going to be over here dropping videos talking about the same stuff over and over again, bro? See what I'm saying? That's why I asked y'all in the beginning of the video, why do y'all watch me? Like, what do you if you could pick something to say, why do you watch me? Give me a real answer. Give me one. But like I said, I'll get to the comment before I end this video. Let me see here. Nothing but facts, man. I'm ashamed to admit it. Coming from PR Shot. Nothing but facts, man. I'm ashamed to admit it. But I've played over 1,000 hours on this 2K, and I yet don't know my jump shot. I shoot 58% from the three on park, 55 in the rec. But there are some games that I go 0 for 7, 2 for 9. Usually, after I win 2 games, at least Ronnie confirmed it. I'm not crazy. But you see what I'm saying? You see how you said you know your shot, and you're talking about the slingshot, whatever thing you was talking about. You see what I'm saying? You see how you said you know your shot, and you go 0 for 7, 2 for 9. Those are things that are gonna make you want to get off the game. You see what I mean? But we've already had these talks. I mean, we already knew RNG was in the game season one. I mean, I'm pretty sure 2K even confirmed RNG, or I think Mike Wayne confirmed it was RNG. Somebody confirmed it in the Twitter space. I remember it. I remember I was in the Twitter space. I wasn't speaking in this one. I was a listener, and I think somebody was like, "Oh, like yes, Mike Wayne says there's RNG in the game or something like that." So we already know there's RNG in the game. We already knew that. It's just RNG is that's what this game is about. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no control. It's like 2K decides what is going to happen instead of you, the same person that's probably spending over 100 plus on a build. You have no control on what your build is going to do. 2K is going to decide. So if you put 99 three ball, 2K is going to decide, guess what? You know your shot, but we're going to make you miss this game, right? However, like I said, some of y'all do be playing stupid out there, right? But to the ones who do take smart shots, right? You know your shot, they're going to make you miss a lot of games, right? Because they feel the person that, if you're better than this person, then that person's going to quit the game. Well, guess what? Is that what y'all paid for? Did y'all spend $100 on a build to just be neutralized because you're better than your opponent? You see what I mean? But we've already talked about this stuff. And guess what? Have we got an answer yet? No. Now, yes, we did get confirmed that, the game does decide when you can make shots because Ronnie exposed that himself about a slingshot method, right? We got that. But he's not a dev. See what I'm saying? He's not a dev. He's not. So as far as I'm concerned, I need more than just him, doing that on accident, right? And then it's a bad look because he tried to delete it and then remake the video, and it's like, bro, you're cooked, bro. You're done. You see what I'm saying? You're done, right? But it's like, where are the devs? You see what I'm saying? Where are the devs? Where are they at? I can probably get to one more comment and then I'm out of here, y'all. Let me see here. As a 2K14 vet, y'all don't understand how bad they play in your faces. Um, you mean like I don't know where you're going with this comment. Are you saying like you haven't played the game since 2K14, or you're saying you've been playing since 2K14? I mean, like I said, bro, like we're nothing's getting any better with this game or this company or this franchise, bro. When it comes to GTA 6, I don't think you guys don't truly understand. Um, if that game does drop this year, I'm pre-ordering. Okay, I am ready to, you know, have a new design, not only for my channel but for my platform. Right. Well, that means the same thing, but I feel GTA 6 can unlock of what I really can be as a content creator. You see what I'm saying? I feel like 2K is holding me back a lot And I feel like, if GTA 6 was out, I could be a lot more better with not only my potential, but my personality. Because some of y'all already like my personality, but some of y'all would really get to know me, you know, if I was playing GTA 6 for real, because you would see a lot more of my decision making and stuff that has nothing to do with sports. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, probably get one last comment and then I'm out of here. Number coming from KV to God. My guy, he says, now that we heard it from the horse mouth, I wonder what part of the 2A community who are delusional have to say now. Ronnie saying that is nasty work. Well, nobody can defend what he said, because he basically confirmed it. But you would think the devs would at least have some announcement of they're working on trying to make the community, happy again, or actually care of understanding the community is not happy or gameplay wise. But you didn't get anything. They just act like nothing happened. You see what I mean? So, like I said, bro, like the way I look at it is if 2K don't care, why do I gotta care? As much as I grew up having a big heart about this franchise and this company and people I used to watch, a lot of the people I used to watch, they stopped playing for a reason. Sulemani was one of them, right? And you now see why. But like I said, y'all, that's just me. That's how I feel about it, right? Other than that, it's your boy J Mid, and I'm signing out of here, bro. But I want y'all to know this before I end this video. What if y'all didn't have the content creators that I named to y'all making these videos? Would your perspective be the same thing? Which I know it would be, but I want y'all to understand, bro, nothing is getting any better. And 26 is most likely cooked, if we're being honest. Like, let's be honest. It's like honesty. It's cooked. You see what I'm saying? But y'all be good. Y'all have a good night. It's your boy Jim, and I'm signing out, man. Peace.